Hello everyone, I'm Max from the Max team. Yes, it's not I, it's hello tonight. How are you, Kanapesh?
I'm fine. What about you?
Fine, fine. Very excited with this round two of the Max League of Nations because we have a great match tonight with the United Kingdom versus Russia. The both team have won their first match the last week, and we'll see that there will be six great players involved in this confrontation with Miti versus Mishail, maybe
I
like
think
that.
you could say Mishail, yeah.
Mishail. And the second match will be Jambre. Jambre, how do you say that in English? Jambre?
Jembra.
Jambre.
Jembra.
Okay.
Mm.
Versus No. And then we'll have Dedro versus M8 78. Okay, we'll see the results of this group. It's the Group C, and the United Kingdom, Austria, and Russia have won their first match. Russia beat Spain, beaten,
They
beat
they they beat Spain, yeah.
they
They
beat Spain.
beat it, I think maybe. I don't know. They've
No, no,
beaten Spain.
okay, that's okay for me. And United Kingdom beat, I guess, Romania. Okay, and previously today we have the Austria who won versus Romania 2-0. So Austria is the first and is now the first of this group C, and we know that only the two first nations will compete in the playoffs when this first stage is over. Okay, so a great match with two teams that have won their first match and maybe their favorite in their group, I guess. What do you think about that?
When I saw the not the pairings, but the when I saw the groups, yeah, that's the
Yeah,
word I was looking for. When I saw the groups, I thought that the UK was going to be one of the favorites. I think we have a lot of really strong nations involved in the tournament. But I think the UK is really one that stands out. We've got names like Jembra, Miti, and I mean Dedro is very famous too for being such a
yeah.
consistent player. So I think they are among the favorites, definitely. But Russia has some really good names as well. I've seen Mishail, I've seen Nora, I've seen MM78 many times in tournaments, and I wouldn't be surprised if they won their match.
Okay, okay. I was a little disappointed about the loss of Spain with Frenetic in their ranks. And they lost to Russia last week. Okay, so we have to check the lineups right now. Starting with Russia, it's a lineup from Mishail, who brings Mage, Paladin, and Rogue. So the nerfs are announced, but not live yet. They will be live tomorrow, I guess. So
I think so, yeah.
so Major is still here, but we have this surprise for you that every player has banned Mage, so no Mage tonight.
Yep, no deck of lunacy for you tonight. And I mean, should we be disappointed? I don't think so. It's
No,
it's quite good news to my ears.
and
So yeah,
the card has been nerfed to 4 mana now, the deck of Lunacy,
yeah,
instead
it's
of
gonna be
2 before.
a
Okay,
lot more
so
expensive now.
and this paladin, which one is it? I guess it's secret and Libram. Okay, that's it.
Hmm.
That's it. And we see that the Penflinger has been nerfed too. He won't be able to deal damage face, but there will be tomorrow. Tonight he can he can still pin in his paints in the eye of the arrows.
Ouch.
Okay, is there anything? fancier
Special
in the
about the
list?
decks? Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely. I think it's true of all players tonight. Also, both teams have brought the exact lineup. I mean, the exact same lineup across
Mm.
all three of their players. So the lineup you're going to see now is going to be the same with the teammates.
Yeah.
Um, and in this very paladin deck, which is the one that Russia brought, you see that they chose not to bring Kazakus, but Cariol Rome as the only 4-drop
Yeah.
in the deck. And I think it makes sense. It's growing more and more popular, and it's also supposed to help against things like the Watch Posts, the Agromancers,
Mm.
and it's also less clunky in your hand when you say you have a 4-mana Libram in your deck.
Okay. And we have only one event.
Yep,
Event.
Avenge.
Okay. Avenge. Okay. Like the Avengers. And I have the answer about missile or missile. So in English, the UK English, it's missile, and
Hmm.
in United States English, it's missile. So
Yeah.
it's like everyone wants to.
Do we have to use a British accent tonight just because it's going to be the UK? Because I don't mind saying missile instead of missile, as I would usually do. But you have to tell me, it's the kind of stuff we should talk about before the stream.
As you have the English accent, I will take the Russian one if I can.
Okay, fair enough. You can have that. I don't know how to do it, so good for me.
So we have this rogue that everyone knows now, I guess, with the Far Watch post,
It's a
and
little special.
oh yeah, with the
It's
Kargal Batoscar. Okay.
Yeah, but it's even more special than that because if you look closely at the deck list, you see there are secrets in there.
Oh
And
yeah, I
I
didn't see it.
believe it is the list that has been brought by Glory and Alutemu in
Mm,
Asian Grandmasters this week, and they've done, I think, very well with it. So
okay.
we're gonna see
Yeah,
how it
with
goes.
Anna and so on. Okay, okay.
Mm,
Man Creek. Okay, so he plays four the four big posts, not
hmm
the four drop ones.
Yeah,
Maybe
no.
no, and Kargal Batoscar. Okay, interesting. So can we jump to the other lineup from Mitty? Is it
Yep.
okay for you?
So yeah,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely. This is going to be the British lineup, not
Yeah.
only meaties, and you can see this rogue I think has been mostly inspired by the meaty man himself because I think it's the list he posted on Twitter using one copy of Yonk and no more 3-mana watch post and Gendis as the top of the curve.
Sorry, I was replying to the chat. Was
Sure.
Yeah, for the chat we have 10 minutes delay, so we are not able to reply as quick as we would already. Already, that's okay.
Otherwise, I think
Okay.
like yeah.
But we can reply by keyboard right after you ask your questions.
That's
Um,
true.
okay, so I guess you made the rogue. The mage has been banned, and this paladin, is it the same one? We have the carrier room too.
Yeah, the same choice has been made here not to bring Kazakus in the deck, but I
Mm,
think there's something really interesting and I would not have expected. And I mean, it's kind of a common theme with people like Meaty and Jembra, especially, that they like to have their own take on some of the cards in an archetype. And this time, it's the Northwatch Commander, the 3-mana
mm,
3/4 that gives you a minion if you've got a secret on the board.
yeah.
They only have one copy of that, and instead of the second copy, they decided to bring a copy of the Libram of Judgment. Now, the uh, I feel like the reason they chose to cut this minion is that they did not want to cut what people usually cut for it, which is the Libram of Justice. Here you can see they have
Mm.
2 copies of it plus the weapon.
Okay. Sometimes it's the other weapon that is played, the 6 drop one,
Yeah.
who brings an elemental on board, 6/6 taunt, I guess.
hmm Yeah, it's usually something that people do in aggro paladin with a bigger secret package,
Yeah,
and I think no Leodrin and Libram of Hope, but I
yeah,
could
I
be
guess.
wrong about that one.
No, no,
But
no, I
yeah,
guess it's okay.
it's a weapon that exists in the current meta, and they chose not to bring it.
Okay, I see we have many Russians on the chat. So I'm gonna put the comments so you can use. So we have at the top of your screen we have Russia. So you can use the exclamation not point mark exclamation mark top
Yep.
to cheer Russia, and you can use the exclamation mark bottom to cheer UK. Okay, and I'm gonna give the players the go to start the games. Okay, here they are. Oh, Mitty has left. Okay, yes, left. But I have a message on Skype. I guess it's him. Do I need to add anyone else? Il t'a ajouté?
Ouais.
Ok. Okay, no, only Kanapesh and me. Okay, so I'm giving them the go exactly at the cuckoo time, and it's very perfect. The Blizzard told us that with the patch, the tomorrow patch, the friend list will be unbugged. We
Did they?
we'll check that. We'll check that because
I'm not sure I can
I'll
believe this, but okay, fair enough.
it's
Let's take that.
it's on the bug list. We'll see.
Ooh, great.
It's okay. You can start the first game. The first game. Good luck. Okay, and then we have Michelle.
Yeah.
I put good luck instead of good luck, but I guess that's okay.
Oh, who's in the bottom?
The bottom will be Michi.
Okay. And Mishael is going to be on the top then.
Yeah, because they cannot be at the bottom. The both of them.
Yeah, but I was mostly wondering if it was Mishael or someone else. But yeah, you got me.
Okay. Okay. I'm giving them the go on Skype too, in case they don't see it on Austin. So we'll have Paladin and Rogue in the both lineups. Which one do you want to start with on any side?
It's actually a good thing that you asked this because I think we forgot to tell everyone if they didn't know that this is going to be last hero standing and not conquest.
Yeah.
So the order in which you choose your decks does matter a lot, and I think the fact that one of the rogues is a secret rogue and not the other must have some sort of application in the confrontation of the lineups, even though it's both rogue and paladin. And I honestly have no idea how the secret build plays against the non-secret build. So
Yeah.
I assume since they want to beat the paladin with it because they must be confident with it, keeping it somewhere behind the other deck has to be an option. But then again, I really have no idea what's in their mind right now.
Yeah, and we have Kamal on this chat. Kamal from the Australian team, who beat with who was that? Romania.
Yeah.
It's starting. Okay, so Mitty at the bottom of the screen, where I'm entering the spectator mode.
Oh, and
It's
Michelle sent me an invite.
It's always a thrill to enter it. Okay, where is he? And Michelle. Okay. So we have this rogue mirror.
Yeah, it's a mirror match right now, and you can see Meaty, who has posted his deck list on Twitter a few days ago, I think, added mulligan guide to his deck, and I feel like
Yeah.
he is sticking to it right now. He's got Gendis, he's going to keep it, I believe, and the Octobot also was on the list, so no big surprise here.
Okay.
Um,
Nice. Nice hand from Michael, but
yeah.
I didn't expect he will mulligan the Man Creek. Okay.
I think it makes sense, but I don't exactly know what he wants to do in the matchup. Maybe he wants to play a watch post, which is what he's going to do right now.
Okay.
Already giving Meaty a few problems here. He could reduce his hand and guarantee that Genesis can be dropped next turn, but the problem with this is um, he is going to give minions to Mishael as soon as he drops it, and maybe if he wants to drop Mankrik in the same turn, it's going to be difficult.
Is it the trade or the a start of trade, and then Man Creek and Brain Freeze maybe, or Man Creek and Swindle?
I think
Swindle, I
he
guess.
could do all of them, but it should make more sense to keep the Brain Freeze if you want to go Mankrik Swindle, because Brain Freeze is 0 mana, and you have a few spell burst minion you can get off of Gendis, for example. I think it changes something if you get Penflinger as well, for plans you might have later. There is an option to clear the 2-2 right now, though, with the Brain Freeze. I don't know if he wants to do it right now, because it's not so threatening, but it is an option.
Okay, so thinking about this Brain Freeze. Okay,
Okay, I like that,
had been
because
casted.
that means... I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, that's okay.
I was going to say I like this Brain Freeze a lot because it protects Mankreek if he wants to attack the Watch Post. Although you could have expected him to keep the freeze to kill the 3/4 itself. This way Mankreek does not have to take 3 damage from the body next turn.
Okay, so what's now from Michael
Yeah.
side? This for watch post to activate combo maybe with no, not this one. Maybe the one thief. Okay, the secret.
Yeah. Yeah,
Whoa.
he had one decision to make this turn, and it was whether he wanted to commit on protecting this watch post any longer, or if he wanted to develop something else. It seems he chose to protect the watch post and make Meaty's turn more awkward this turn, also granting himself 2 draws from the secret in the process. Like, basically right now, Meaty cannot play a minion or play a spell without benefiting his opponent, and that's got to be a problem.
Okay, didn't expect to get this Man Creek set. I guess you can make another wife in the deck.
Yeah. Maybe he wants to Gendis this turn, though, because it's only turn 4, and you see, Blizzard announced they were making her a 6-mana card, which goes to show how dangerous this thing is right now. And yeah, that's the play he chooses to go for.
Hey, Dark Inquisitor Kanapesh.
No, it's Xanish. I'm no Dark Inquisitor, thank you, Max, but I can live without it.
You are in the picture on the card. Not the guy on the top of the beast, but the beast itself. No?
Oh, are you saying I'm a beast? I'm gonna take that as a compliment and say it's nice of you. You know, I feel like we have great interactions together, and I really want to be thanking you for it.
That's why viewers come so quoi?
I don't know.
So many.
Yeah, that's why so many of them come. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like they love to see you tell me I'm a beast and
Yeah,
stuff.
and
Anyway,
like
Mishael, with the Shadow Step, I'm trying. I swear I'm trying. He has Shadow Step available for this stunner if he wants to use it. It seems he wants to use it, but
okay,
I'm not sure he's going to play the minion this turn.
Okay.
Gets a spell. Good choices here. How much mana does he have? 4?
I can't see it, so I don't know.
I suppose it's 4. So he has the option to make more value this turn, or maybe pick Counterspell, because you've
I
seen that, yeah,
trust
Burn
3.
Freeze is gone, and Swindle and Secret Passage are very, very important cards for Meaty right now, and he's got the power to deny them.
Hmm.
More
And,
Watch Posts. Yeah.
yeah, and Kanapesh has been sapped. Uh,
Oh, come on.
and this far watch post will be nerfed to 2-3, I guess.
Yep.
2-3. I guess I've seen that. Okay, so what's now? And this Penfinger at 2 is not quite interesting. Maybe it's one maker than Swindle.
I feel like if you want to do anything using your minions, you have to trade the Watch Post first.
Yeah.
But that means you give up on 5 damage that is given to you from the board.
I don't think that Michi has checked the bamboozle. Yeah.
The dirty tricks? No, he
until
didn't.
now. It could have been a bamboozle and
Oh yeah,
replayed,
Bamboozle, I'm sorry. Yeah, he didn't check it. Okay. Okay, he's going to Shadow Step the 2-1, kill the Watch Post with it, and develop a token using the 0 mana hero power that he just discovered. And there he is!
Good spell from the one thief here with this Archon Intellect, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That can find a wife. A dead wife.
A dead wife, yeah. Just so he can go rampage on everyone.
Yeah. From the last week, she is still dead.
Yeah. Doesn't want to live again, apparently.
Yeah.
I think it's really worth noting that Meaty... I'm sorry. I really like Meaty's plan here of making sure he does not offer too much value to his opponent, whether by playing into the secret or by playing into the watch posts. He's been able to clear everything, get rid of the secret, kill both of the watch posts, and keep War Presence without hurting himself, because he's still at 30. So, right now, it seems that this game is going Meaty's way.
Yeah.
Now, Hunter is in play. Stuff can happen.
Okay, Avenge is quite good here because he has only 1 mana left. Oh, okay. Didn't see it coming.
Yeah, he wants to clear as much as he can from the board, because in Rogue Mirror matches, what happens is he or she who has the board usually snowballs very hard throughout all of the game until it's over. So he's trying to keep up.
Okay, I have to check if Bamboozle is played. Yeah, he played 1 copy of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Penfingers starting his duty.
He didn't go face. It's like it's nerfed already. Come on, Meaty, give the Flinger his last moments of glory while you can.
This Pride Plunderer is really interesting here.
It is insane, yeah.
And we have UK fans and Russia fans on the chat using the exclamation mark bottom and exclamation mark top comments. And we have Atomic 2, where we'll cast another match on Wednesday. It will be Belgium versus Sweden. Great match.
Oh, I think you should pay attention. It's a great match, because if you say greet, it's like there's going to be greetings, like when you say hi to someone.
Okay, great match. Okay, it's 47 years now that I'm telling greet, so I'm gonna try something different, but I'm not sure I'll be.
Yeah, that's the fun. That's learning can be fun, and I feel like right now we're having fun.
Yeah. I've learned, but I'm not sure I can make it into practice. Is practice used this way?
Yep,
Like,
it is
okay.
put into practice.
Okay,
Uh,
so I guess, shooting star is not that bad. Yeah.
it is actually good, yeah. Benflinger is still on the board, which is a little unfortunate. Um, it's going to be cleared, obviously, but I mean, without the Benflinger, Meaty's hand is basically the nuts. He's got everything he wants, and Mishael, on the other hand, is basically left out of resources. Meaty should be playing around potential refill from him, but as we know, because we have cast of vision, meaning we can see both players' perspectives, we know that Mishael is in trouble right now, and he
Yeah.
is going to need card draw very fast. Now, what do you do this turn?
Okay. So it's
Being
a
down
counter
critic.
spell, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Do you think that what we are seeing right now, it's the real the real way, the matchup with this secret rogue versus the I guess tempo rogue, it's about to be played to occur every time we have this match.
I think, I think in the grand scheme of things, it is, but like basically both players have played mostly rogue cards that are in every rogue deck. Maybe
Hmm.
Miss Shile focused a bit more on the secret package and the watch posts, but it's been a battle for control of the board all along. And Meaty found he found the answers. He had a 4-mana Agendus he could play to contest the board very early in the game and put Miss Shile in a defensive stance, if I can speak like that. So it's more difficult for Miss Shile, and even then, you can see on turn 7 he drops a Cargill, and things are looking grim for Meaty, who I feel like
Mm.
has been doing anything he could have done to beat Miss Shile version of the Rogue. So maybe this game looks easier for Meaty because things have been going so well in the early game. But maybe it's going to be more difficult for the others.
Yeah, this top deck of Kargal Balaskar may
Yeah,
seal the game.
it could, because look how difficult it is to deal with.
Yeah,
Okay, he's going to
like
play Neophyte, take a trade, I suppose.
so far Rogue doesn't play Flame Strike. So
Yep.
far,
I mean, they kind of do, but Miss Shile has lost both of the One Thieves, so
yeah.
it doesn't really do anymore. Maybe.
And every week,
Uh,
I don't know if you spot this. Every week the chat is talking in a language we cannot understand, and now it's with characters we cannot understand.
yeah, it's, I suppose, up to us to learn the alphabet next time. I don't know, but I have to admit, at least it means something. It
Yeah,
means that they are involved in one very specific community and they chose to come here to support their national favorites. And
yeah,
it's always, of course, really nice to have that kind of interaction with us. And now you can see Mishael saw that his board of 5/5s was sticking on the board. It is giving Meaty a headache. So why trade? Let's go face, deal 15
yeah,
damage. We've got tons of burst available to us in the next couple of turns. Although this Wicked Stab is going on a minion.
yeah. I guess it
Interesting.
could have been kept because we are near of from the turn 10. Oh, two
Yeah.
wives, two wives dead.
Yeah.
So it's polygam in English maybe. Don't know.
Uh, I don't know. Do you say multi-wife? I
Maybe,
have no idea.
maybe.
But like they're the same, right? So
Yeah.
does it really count as two if they're
Oh,
clones? I don't know.
it has been fixed because
Yeah,
previously. You said, you told me maybe previous week, I guess.
I think I may have told you, like,
Yeah.
basically the idea is we could not do what Misty's just done here because the card did not have a mana cost, and the game's interactions didn't seem to appreciate it that much. But now the UI has got the message that it's 3 mana, so if you spend 3 mana, you have to have a 3/10 that charges your opponent in the face, right?
Hmm.
That's got to be the thing.
Okay.
But yeah, he gives up. No way he can come out of this, apparently. And this is going to be 1-0 for Russia over the UK.
Yes, on this first bio, because we didn't mention it before, but there will be three BO3s. The first one opposing Michael to Michi. Next one will be No to Jumber,
Jembra.
Jumber. And the
Yeah,
third
Jembra.
one, MAIM 78 to Dead Draw. And the first team with two BOs owned will win it all. Okay, and we see this Libram of Judgment
Yeah.
you told us about.
Mm. Yeah, I said Russia had a 1-0 lead, but that was in terms of games, right? Of course, Miti versus Mishail is not over yet. The the country point, if I can speak like that, is still yet to be taken from him. And you see, he's got Paladin. Paladin is a deck that he's been playing a lot since last expansion, I believe. He was one of the first to popularize the new weapon that came out in the mini set with his, I wouldn't say infamous, with his famous Bunk Paladin, as he called it. And he chose to bring it again, now that it's top tier, partly, I think, because of him, because he popularized it.
Hmm. And
Or should we say thanks to him? I don't know.
we have this watch post in the Michael's end, and this Cargal maybe too soon, but nothing to play here, and nothing to play next turn. We have
But
to wait before between turn 3 and turn 5 for the Gendis.
yeah, there is a line he could go for where he plays the one drop right off the bat with nothing on the board just to contest. But the problem is, one, Miti has a lot of odds to actually take the trade with any buff, and two, he needs that to, I'm sorry, to sap an 8/8 that has taunt in
Yeah,
the later stages of the game. And you can see, Miti, he's got the weapon. He's playing Secret Paladin with a very, very powerful turn 2 play. He draws it, he goes for it, keeps the curve going. You can see he has Galloping Savior, which
yeah.
is a secret that acts like a rat trap, really. It doesn't give you a 6/6, but it does give you a meaningful 3/4 with taunt. And he doesn't have too much follow up just yet. Um, but he's got strong late game plans coming in. You see, he's got Penflinger, you see, he's got the Truth Seeker and the Liadrin, all very important cards also in this matchup.
Hmm.
So things are not looking bad at all for him. More like the opposite. And Mishail does not have his curve. Does not
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
coin
but
a watch post either.
it just draw the Kazakus for his turn 4, I guess. Maybe it's Watch Post next turn, Kazakus after it, maybe Gendis or Golem, a 5-drop Golem. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe he's taking it slow. You're right. Could keep the coin for a big play when it does matter more.
Hmm. And
But Miki's building up a secret.
yeah,
He's got secrets in play. It's going to be more difficult for Mishail to do anything from now on. And second weapon, not exactly what you want right now, but it's not bad. Like, Miti has a good play on 5, and being able to hit with the weapon to fetch another secret from the deck is always bad. Next turn. Is never bad, is always good, I'm sorry.
I guess you have to check the chat. The chat is very nice with us tonight. Thank you, guys.
Are they?
I guess. I'm saying words that I understand.
Very nice quality today. Oh, thank you so much, Dr. Gyros. Thank you, Kimul. Oh, this is really, really nice of you indeed. I was scrolling down because for some reason I was still in the middle of the chat from last time I checked, but I really appreciate that.
Thank you, guys. Don't hesitate to bring 12 of your friends, 12 friends of yours. So we are 100 on the chat.
Yeah, and you can also ask your friends to bring 12 friends of
Each,
theirs in the
yeah,
process.
yeah. Each
Yeah.
each of your 12 friends bring 12 friends.
And you
That's
can
a
see
good.
Mishail has decided to go for your suggested play, which is Kazakus on curve. He did get a golem.
Yeah.
It's the 5 mana golem with rush that is going to deal 3 damage to 2 random enemy minions, or
Okay.
should do, because I think it's still a bit bugged at the moment, and sometimes the
Oh
effect
yeah.
does not work
Hmm.
properly.
I had a very nice bug yesterday in a game on ladder. I played Nether, um, the
Twisting
neon.
Nether.
No, yeah, Twisting Nether in Oh My Yog,
Hmm.
and after that I couldn't attack with my board. I think the game thought the Twisted Nether has been played, so I couldn't attack with my board. I had lethal on board, but
Uh,
that's it.
yeah, what a shame. I would be I wouldn't be happy if that happened to me. Meaty chose to develop the 4/6 for 5 mana, which is
Hmm.
Truth Seeker. Um, it does help him with his game plan of just reducing the Librams, developing board presence, and asking questions to your opponent. In terms of, I mean, in the sense that they have to answer the question, how do I deal with this board? And Michelle, lots of developing plays, but not that many answers. You can see he could play Jenda's Barrow, try to contest the board even more. He could try to play a secret and then the stunner, but I think there's always Oh My Yog because 3
Yeah,
secrets are in play.
but
So it's
you have
tricky.
the
It's
coin.
really tricky. Yeah.
The coin is quite a good spell to put in on my yog because the zero mana spells are quite good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if the Shadow Steps didn't have to go on the Kazakhs, but playing the con first.
Yeah, Shadow Step can be played on the stunner later on, and I said that Miss Shile's hand had not so many responses, answers. In fact, he needed just one. He had the Golem, take a trade, clear 2 minions.
Yeah,
One secret has been removed from ET's side of the board, and, well, there is a watch post, meaning Meaty cannot really develop a minion so easily, and there is a golem which you either have to let damage your face for 5 because you're going to attack with your weapon, or that's going to force you to deal with a 2/2 because you're going to kill it with a penflinger. So
yeah,
no easy turn for Meaty just yet.
yeah. We hmm. Maybe you should have used your Shadow Step on the Golem too for later, but I guess you want to save it for Gendis.
Yeah, it could be with Jandis. Also, the fact that it's there on the board does give Meaty problems because, as I said, Penflinger does give Mishael a 2/2 that he can play for board with. So the 5/1, even though it was just a 5/1, did its job of being an annoying thing to get rid of. And Mishael does have plenty of follow up, so he
Hmm.
didn't have to Shadow Step it.
Okay,
Double
what is
Shadow
it
Step.
now? Double
So
Shadow Step with the Gendis in end is always good, but you have
and he's got Cargo.
to take care of this on my Yog.
I think there is a play I like a lot here, which is he he I'm sorry, I can't speak anymore. He could play a Watch Post in Jandis Barov, or just Jandis, but I think the Watch Post was a good idea because he could have played Gargle Shadow Step into Gargle Shadow Step on the following turns. Chooses to go for Jandis right now. May or may not be with a Watch Post. Chooses not to play the Watch Post. There are a lot of minions on this board,
Hey,
and
there
he
is
needs an answer.
something fun that could happen if the you play a spell. If Omayo turns the spell into something that kills this 8/8, so the 8/8 can be stolen with by Kel'Thuzad.
Yeah, although
As
killing
spell
an
burst.
8/8 is going to be a bit difficult.
Yeah, with a 0 mana spell. Okay.
Or he would have to throw minions in there when he can just bounce the thing. You know, give him back the minion, attack the face. I think there's a lot of damage coming in, and he could set up lethal this way. Galloping Savior is going to proc. No problem for Mishael. He has everything he needs to answer this board state. And I'm not sure how Meaty comes back in this game.
Not sure about that. Oh, and he has this emerald Sky Talon. Okay, the new card that has replacement for the bow, I guess. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, more development. Let's go. Meaty apparently did not have a good clear option. I think this has to be Mishael's read. So let's make it even worse, basically.
It's time for Twisting Nether.
Is it?
I guess. What is it now? Okay, nothing really interesting for on Lady Lydrin.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
your end is too full. Okay, so you have to Pinflinger the Mozaki, I guess. No.
Yeah, but you don't have any spells in your hand.
Yeah, but you're almost dead. You have to do something. Oh.
Can he do something? He doesn't have a broomstick, though Gabriel Rome is going to give him at least one clear. He could get rid of Muzaki with his face, he could rush into something, or develop 2 minions, which is the most board reasons he could go for. No, chooses to get rid of Polkelt instead, and he's not going to be happy about that other Jindis that could hit the board in next turn. Jindis or Cargill, by the way.
No.
How many watch posts have been played?
I guess only 2, because one of them has been sapped in on end. Is on end, sorry. Yeah, maybe 2.
Seems like a 2 to me as well. Would you like to have 2 5/5s or 2 5-drops generated from Jandis this turn?
Saying the board, the opponent's board, I guess you don't want to have any card with 1 health, so or you have to trade, but maybe 2 5/5 is better, or 3.
Yeah. I feel like overall this looks really strong. Does Jandis want to take a trade?
Yeah, you cannot have 3. Oh. There is not enough room on the board. Maybe he should have.
Maybe we didn't count too well. Maybe he had played only 1. I mean only 2.
Only 2? Okay.
Yeah, or maybe he thought that the 2 damage from Jandis were worth a 5/5, which I'm not exactly sure what to think about, but it's also a possibility. You say that we did count this correctly.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure about.
In the possibility you're talking about, one of them is I made a mistake. Not sure about that.
I don't know.
And please remember that you are the 5-drop Kanapesh, the priest one.
Oh, I'm yeah. I have. Why should I remember that? Do you want me to have nightmares tonight? What am I gonna tell my
No,
family and
because
friends? Look, I'm a
you
beast.
know, I love Priest, but
Yeah,
we can see this card played.
yeah. It hasn't been played that much. Meaty, I
Oh,
feel like is
okay.
stabilizing something. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough, but you can see he's been developing board presence in hope
Hmm.
that he would be able to clear. He drew the perfect response in the form of Librum of Justice, and I think it's going to be over because, yeah, Miss Child did
Hmm.
not play into the Omayog. Instead, he chose to proc the secret before shipping the last 4 damage to Meaty's face,
Yeah.
and this is going to be effectively 1-0 for Russia.
Yeah. It's 1-0. First BO won by Michael. I'm gonna go there. Okay, we're leaving this game. We're on cam. Okay, what do you think about the way this first BO has been played? Did you think that Russia could win maybe easily 2-0?
I wouldn't say easily because every game has to be fought for, even with high roll scenarios like having the weapon on 2. I feel like we have players that are good enough to mount a comeback plan, something that works to actually um, play past that early advantage they get.
Yeah.
Now, about the way the matches have been played, the games have been played, I feel like it's been it's been rogue against rogue, trying to keep board presence versus trying to remove the board presence, and then roles change, and it really comes down to how players are going to be able to plan things ahead, how their decks are going to help them do it. I feel like Mishail's deck is more reactive, which is why it was so strong against Meaty's Paladin, but also why it felt sometimes like it struggled against Meaty's Rogue. So I feel like it's going to be a tough game for everybody, but if you ask me, Rogue against Paladin, I'd say Rogue, at least the secret build, has been going pretty well. The other build, I'm not sure, and we haven't seen it yet, so it's up
Yeah.
for us to discover.
Okay, so we're gonna check the lineups for the second match right now. Just a second. Okay,
There,
displaying the North lineup right now. So as you know, every mage has been banned. I'm gonna let you discuss about the lineup. I'm joining the guys on Skype.
I don't mind it, but they're the same.
Ah,
So
okay. So quickly.
yeah. I can still try and find one or two things to say about them. We start, I think, with Russia. We said,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so it's this lineup. Um, yeah. One Avenge is something that people are not always decided on. Sometimes it's one Avenge, sometimes it's one Galloping Savior. In the early stages of the meta, it was usually one copy of Oh My Yogg. Um, it seems that both teams have decided to go with the one Avenge because Galloping Savior is so strong against Rogue, or it seems to be so um, at its place against Rogue, which is a matchup that plays a lot of cards every turn. Um, I suppose they trying to beat Rogue. They expect Rogue, which is a very powerful deck at the moment. Although we have now archetypes like Priest, which I feel like the Savior is not that great against, but still very decent. And the Rogue now. What about that Rogue? There's one copy of Bamboozle, which is something you may not have expected that much if you've played last expansion, because almost nobody was playing Bamboozle in Secret Rogue. But I feel like it's doing a good job right now of just existing in the Russian players' decks, where even if it's not the most efficient secret on the board state, the fact that it can be Bamboozle is going to be an issue, because your opponent is going to hesitate playing a spell, playing a minion, or attacking, meaning every action is complicated to perform. Um, we haven't seen it do that much in the last game, but maybe. maybe in this one match that is coming up, we're going to see things with Bamboozle and
Yeah.
games being stolen with RNG the way we like it.
And it's quite interesting to add values to your post too, because when your opponent wants to trade your post, so there is a 5 drop or a 6 drop
True.
instead that can attack. Okay, so we'll have this other lineup from Jambro. Okay,
Yep,
is it the same one?
Jembra.
I guess. Yeah. I guess it's the same one.
All three the same for both of the teams.
Okay, so we've seen this before. I'm gonna check if the players are ready. Okay, seems good. So we are going to give them the go for the next confrontation, the next match. So the score is 1-0 for Russia, and in this second game it's 0-0 for now. Okay, giving them the go. Where is Nor? Nor is it? It's okay. You can start. Good luck. Good luck. And Jambra, where is it? Where is he? Where is he? Yeah.
I will tell him, next time I see him on Twitch connected, I'll say, Max, during this stream, he said it.
You know, I'm a poor English speaker.
You're a pro English player, yep.
Okay, they are adding them on the game. So we have Jambra at the bottom of the screen. Don't forget to use the comments exclamation mark bottom to cheer the UK exclamation mark top to cheer the Russia, not the Russia. Okay, so Jambra is hanging out in main menu. Why not? And we'll have Nor. Where is he? Preparing to battle a friend. Ta-da-da. Okay.
Oh yeah, both are preparing to battle a friend. You broke me out for a second. I thought, wait, he's preparing to battle someone, but Jambra is in the main menu. What's going on?
Yes.
No, it's all right. I just had to scroll up a little bit to see what's okay.
Yeah, okay. Not sure the scene might go, so I'm giving them on Skype too.
And it started. Here we go.
Okay. Great. So.
Did you say greet?
No, I said great.
Good. That's how you do it.
I'm telling everyone about that, but for the words beer instead of bear.
Yeah.
But I'm not very compliant on greet now.
I'm gonna help you with it, don't worry. So,
Thanks.
Jambra versus Nora. Again, we start with a rogue mirror match.
Yes.
Both players deciding to keep the paladin in the back of the lineup. Jambra has access to field contact, which is a very, very important card in the deck. I'm not sure if you want to keep it in the mulligan.
No,
but you see Nora has one watch post and a bamboozle, so maybe it's time we see your nice looking interaction you talked about.
Looking for it. Okay, yeah, the efficient Octobot. Very good card.
Russia keeps the bamboozle with the watch post. I can't wait to see it happen if it ever happens.
Do you play this surprise plunderer here? Just to have a 1-drop?
Could be useful to contest a future watch post, but I think I like to keep it because Octobot is going to make it a 0-mana card, and you can see field contact is in your hands. You can already imagine a 2-mana play that involves 2 minions, one kill, and 1 draw. So yeah, I think keeping the minion was probably the best thing to do right here.
And Atomic on the chat is trying to speak Russian. Okay.
Oh, he's trying to speak Russian. Nicely done. Yeah. Good luck.
I won't try.
Okay, Ambush is being procced here. We chose not to play the Watch Post.
Okay. Interesting to play the watch post here, I guess.
Hmm. Yeah, I like
Maybe
the way.
you have the bamboos are not bad because you can assume that the opponent will make a dagger into this 2-1, but why not?
Yeah, yeah. This 2-1's not difficult to kill, but I feel like it's had its moment where it was played before the watch post, so Jambra's watch post never got to do anything too annoying to him. Um, you can see he's just going to curve out his hand. He's got the bamboozle down. He's got a watch post up. He's got another minion on the board, and things are looking grim for Jembra. He has a nice draw, but is that going to be enough?
And this spark joy cheat that make very difficult um, difficulty to Blizzard esports last week, I guess, which was very bugged.
Yeah. Some people have been winning Open Cups with, well, yeah, a bugged effect, but that was on Blizzard's end. They should never have messed that one up in the first place. And Jembra still having to deal with this board. Nora did not get the best 5-drop in the world. He got a 3/3 with Taunt. Could have had Gendis, which was probably one of the worst possible outcomes. But there were many better
Hmm.
5-drops he could have gotten.
There is something like Jimon that is 1-1, if you remember.
There is a demon. Yeah. It's a demon hunter sh hunter card
Yeah,
that does
yeah,
absolutely nothing. Yeah.
I
I've seen
guess.
that one a lot too much. And you can see Mankrik is already down on the board. He's got a nice and a mean, angry version of himself at the same time on the same board.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what the wives make you. Yeah, the first you're nice, the left side of Man Creek, and then you have a wife and you're angry.
I'll give you full responsibility for this. I did not say anything about wives or girlfriends or anything. Um, but maybe you're right. I don't know. Anyway. Anyway, you can see Jembra has, just like Meaty in the previous game, been able to flip things around, get rid of the watch posts, not have to pay too much for it. But just like his teammate, he also had the Octobot early on to help him um, not have it too bad against the watch post that is 2 mana. That's not
Okay,
a great secret
yes,
passage.
it's a pity that the married Man Creek has been killed because he could have shadow stepped him.
Yep. I guess you can still Shadow Step the Octobot once, because it's going to reduce your hand next turn.
Yeah,
I like dropping the Watch Post, maybe equipping a dagger, and I don't remember exactly what he shuffled back to his deck, but there's probably a good amount of reasons not to play the Octobot this turn. Chooses to do it, this is more board reasons. Fine with that.
yeah,
Equips the dagger, goes face, and Nora has to do something. Because as I said, the mirror match is all about the board. If you lose the board, you lose the game. Time to come back.
he could have attacked face, maybe. I don't know if he's playing any poison. Gonna
Any
check it.
poison?
Yeah, poison.
Uh, oh no, the spells, no, they don't have any
No,
poisons in their decks.
and
He could have
Genghis.
attacked the face, yeah, but he also could take 2 trades and not have to worry about his mana in the next couple of turns, so I like not shipping the dagger this turn.
Okay, really interesting. Envoy Rustwix. Envoy Rustwix. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
tell Shadow Step. Take a look to this play because they will be able from tomorrow.
Oh, they can, but it's going to be 1 mana more expensive.
Yeah, but not on 5.
Sometimes they can if they reduce it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna
Okay.
be less
Okay.
often,
Okay.
less
Okay.
often,
You
less
you
annoying.
you won this battle.
I just need to make sure that you're aware. you're going to suffer from Gendis again. You're not safe. We're not safe from Gendis.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yonk. What do you think about Yonk? Not sure about this card, but why not?
When I saw it, I thought it was going to be a meme. But the truth is, it's a good card. Like, when this gives you life tap,
Yeah,
it's 2 free draws. When it gives you armor up, sometimes it can be useful. It's 4 damage with the Hunter's Hero power. It's such a flexible
yeah.
card that you don't mind that it's not that powerful. It just does something good for you, and it's all you want for 1 mana.
As you discover the hero power, you can have something interesting, and you earn 3 manas, I guess. Okay, so it's one of UK in this first BO, and it didn't
Yes.
go the same way that we saw in the first match.
Yep, and I think that Mankrik is in part responsible for this. A 3/10 on the board is a pain to deal with for rogues, and you can see that Nora did have a really strong hand with Jindis and Shadow Step, but it was never enough to put enough pressure on the board to contest Mankrik so effectively. The Watch Posts did not have enough time to do a great job either. So yeah, I thought Meaty Spot was probably exceptional last game. Turns out it was not, and I was wrong, and Jembro is getting away with it.
And
Yeah.
you don't have the guys on the camps, but Nora is playing in a cave, I guess, because there is no light around him. But is
Actually, by now I can see him. It's not
okay.
a cave, it's a dark room.
Okay,
He,
that
he,
as you want.
he likes to keep it quiet, nice, and sweet, and I can
Don't do
understand that.
this at home because it hurts your eyes. You have to have a little light in addition to your how do you say monitor in English? I
You would
remember.
say monitor.
Oh, screen. Okay,
You can say screen too, yeah.
okay. Don't know why it's taking time like this to start the second match because it's oh, okay. Sorry, they're watching for us. Okay, sorry.
You didn't
You
give them the go.
no. You can go. Sorry. I am a bad guy, but you know that from years now.
It's been years. You guys don't know because the Max
Yeah,
team has only begun to go international this year.
yeah.
But
In 2020, I guess.
yeah, the year before. Anyway, it's been years since he's been terrorizing us in France. He's a mean guy. Don't trust him or anything. Of course, I'm just kidding. This is um,
Hmm.
obviously a great place to be, and Max is a great guy to be casting with, and I'm really happy to be here. Now, Jembra, Yoink, he could play it on 1. He has the efficient Octobot, which we've seen do so much. It's
Yeah.
been doing so much already in the last couple of games.
I, I
And Secret Passage, which I don't think you're going to keep.
I don't think you mentioned it, but when you have the golden efficient Octobot, it's always in your start end.
So that's
Start.
why.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's not
Should have
that.
told me that.
It's not that beautiful as a golden card. Little sorry
I
about
mean,
that because
look at it.
I like the design of the cards, but this one is not really interesting as a golden card.
I
Okay,
mean,
Yonk,
it's so cute.
what is it?
Um, Not the best hero powers, but I guess it's gonna be armor up. I mean, Demon
I
Claws is
guess
not
too.
that bad either.
Hmm. It costs one instead of two, so you make less value.
Yeah. But I think what matters here is he's going to be able to clear a 1 mana 1/1, for example, which we know there are 2 copies of in Nora's deck.
Okay.
Um, Okay, this is a very clunky hand, but I feel like it's going to be Octobot over One Maker because he wants to go wide as soon as possible, and he's going to make value off of those cards as well in the next couple of turns. So I would not be surprised to see him drop the Octobot just now. Could be One Maker though, because it sets up a trade on the Attendant, although you should be wary of potential buffs from the hand, which are going to make that irrelevant.
Hmm.
We'll see what he chooses to go for here.
I guess you have to play this Octobot here because there is very few ways to make this Aldo attendant clear the Octobot as one shot.
Yeah, it would basically take Libram of Wisdom plus Hand of It All, which is not so common in the early game. At least not as soon as turn 2, obviously. Although Nora does have the coin. He could go for Hand of It All this turn, by the way, or try to play 2 secrets, for example. He could choose to go Hand of It All, coin, secret, if he so chooses, if he wants to, and I don't know what he is thinking about right now. Do you not always go for maximum stats here?
Sorry, I was reading the chat. Sorry, what did you say?
I was wondering if there was any chance you would not play Hand of Adult to maximize your stats on the board this turn. But apparently Nora, he decided to answer the question positively, saying, no, I want to play Hand of It All right now. Also gets it out of his hand, which is not a bad thing at all. Oh, the answer.
Interesting brain freeze here. And two one themes activated.
Rigged Fair Game is not a bad idea either. Forces Nora to do something with the board or the weapon that does not interact with Jembra's minions, which is great because it means he gets to keep the board wide. Potion of Illusion and Oasis Ally are really, really good options you could choose as well, but Shooting Star can be played next turn if Nora decides to go wider in opposition to his board, so all choices are interesting right now. I like how... okay, so Oasis Ally is a card that means you don't want to trade ever, and so is Rigged Fair Game. But the thing is, if you've got such an advantage on the board that your opponent has to take trades, it's double payoff. Likes the potion instead, though, but it could have been an option.
It's a very nice end for round 3. Turn 3, sorry.
It is.
Side. So
it is because
he wants to play this carrier roam to reduce the cost of their only, not only shit, only cards.
Yeah, I mean, 3 out of 5 cards in that hand are going to be 1 mana cheaper, which is a big, big deal. Does not play the secret. I can understand that. You have time. It's free. Field contact plus brain freeze means the board is... I would not say clear, because I think he does not want to trade the Cariel and give the Libram back. But at least it keeps your minions safe. And you have big, big chances to keep this 3-2 on the board for the next turn, so you can draw even more.
Okay, I've made a mistake on the layout by crossing this the wrong okay the wrong deck. It's okay now. Sorry for that. Okay, so it doesn't want to take the trade here.
Yeah, I think you don't want to take the trade because you don't want the Libram to go back in the hand.
Next turn, do you think the potion of illusion is better than Jandis to get those field contact and both one thief?
I think it depends on Nora's turn, because you could choose to go Potion of Illusion Brain Freeze, meaning you're going to draw a card in the process, since you've got that field contact on the board. But if he's got strong enough a board that he can develop Gendis, then Potion of Illusion is going to be even better in the next couple of turns, and he's going to have more board to work with as well.
Do you really want to? Do you really want to trade the 1/1 first because of revenge? I think you have to try to make this one thing phase to in case of noble sacrifice, but
There's no noble sacrifice in the deck.
Okay, so it's the 7/3 first.
Yeah. And since he does not want to play into Oh My Yogg, he goes Gendis first because there are a number of rush minions that could be better to trade with than this field contact. And he gets a draw in the process. And this minion right here, the Razormane Raider, 5 mana, 5/6, when it's hurt and survives, attacks a random enemy. This is such a powerful minion. To get off of Gendis, of course. Not in general. No one plays that. Okay, so Avenge is going to be procced to buff the 1/1, I believe? No.
Oh. Not sure about that.
Yeah, I think I understand here. It seems he was hesitating with trading or not trading. And since he's got such a wide board and Nora does not have that many ways to clear, he might just accept the damage this turn if it lets him snowball. I think that has to be the reasoning. Because let's face it, Nora has a big minion, but he's in trouble.
Okay, why not?
Take the trade.
Okay, so he gives the friend. Oh, he gives the frenzy on this Razormane Raider.
Yep. And Potion of Illusion is going to be the nuts if he wants to play it, because he gets Gendis and 2/1 Makers back. I don't think he wants to keep the 4/4.
He didn't check the Oh My Yogg before, I guess?
No, but I think this is the reason he's going to start with Brain Freeze if the turn has to end with Potion of Illusion. I'm not sure exactly if he wants to clear something with the Brain Freeze or make value off of the potion. It seems he cares more about the potion. And yeah, actually, getting a copy of this Plunder is going to be useful, so why not do it while you can? The Galloping Savior is going to proc if this is what is hiding. It is, and he has the perfect answer to that. Okay, he wants to keep the Vectis alive if he can. The Razor is going face, which is exactly what you want from it, and he's going to ship the damage.
When you see him, you know that it will be face.
Yeah, it's like the 5/4 in Hunter.
Yes, but with 2 legs.
Yeah, this one has legs. And you can... Sorry.
No, just we have a wire on the chat, and E and Atomix just turn on the lights, as I said before.
You just did a Kendall?
Yeah.
This is so smart. This is so smart. Starts with Neophyte. It feels to me like he's been thinking this turn through really, really quickly. I'm not sure how close he is to lethal. I believe he's got 12 damage on the board, so he's only 3 off. Okay, yeah, so now he's 1 off, and he decided to go with Neophyte into Wind Thief first because sometimes the Wind Thief would give him lethal before making any other decision. He's going to take Trace instead. He does not have the damage necessary. Could decide to go for another Gendis, but he would have to trade Gendis to do it.
You don't have enough room.
Yeah, instead...
Okay, what is 3? What he was waiting for?
Okay, Arcane Intellect.
Oh, will he overdraw? No.
Yeah, he will. but it's not a big deal.
Oh yes.
It's not like it's going to kill him or anything. He's got board,
Okay.
he's got health, he's got value, he's got everything going for him. So,
But there is a Oh My Yog.
good enough. Yeah. It's like mini Yoxoron. Sometimes it just ruins you the game for 1 mana.
So as Jump wins his BO, we are 1-1 here. 1-1.
Yep, going for match number 3.
Exactly, with M878 and Dead Draw. So
Yep.
it's 1-1. Okay, I'm just going out here. Thanks for the games, guys. Thanks for the games. Switching to the next players. Okay, here we are. So I'm gonna go there. Okay, so it's 1-1 now between United Kingdom and Russia. And last game would be between MM178 and Dedro. Dedro, who is the captain from United Kingdom. The captain from Russia was Mikhail. We've seen him at the first game, the first BO. Not the first game, the first match, you said.
Yeah, the first match, but also the first game. So you're good.
So, that's okay. Okay, I guess we won't go one more time on the lineups because they are the same. I've just said before. I'm gonna ask the players if they are ready, checking them on. Oh yes, I like when Skype is making noise in my ears like that. Okay, hi guys, just a second. Okay, so you've seen before the lineup from No. It's not No anymore. It will be, where is it? MM 78 and then Dead Draw. Up.
The
Okay,
draw of the
here we
dead.
are. Yes. I've just watched the end of the season 10 of Walking Dead, and was not so great. So great. Sorry for that.
See? You said you spent over 40 years saying it wrong, and it would be hard to learn, but in just a few, not even hours, you've learned something. I'm proud of you, Max.
Okay, and now just to check it, the lineup from Dead Draw, and we'll start the game. Okay, I'm checking it on Hearthstone. Okay, as here. I have Dead Draw and I have MM. Where is he? Okay, everyone's here. It's okay. It's okay. You can start. Good luck. After the games, we'll have a little interview if you don't mind. Okay, we're starting.
It's going to be an oral exam after the game. You should have said that.
We're starting right now. We have MM78 at the top of your screen, Dead Draw at the bottom of your screen. Both of them want to give a point to their nation, because they're all one. They all have one victory at the first one. Next previous week. Oh, my friend list is not that great. Okay, that's okay. I was only seeing 3 people, but
I like it how you're still surprised, right?
Yes, I'm still a kid inside, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh. Okay, can start. Good luck. And for MM78, I live in the 78.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Sorry, we're having a French conversation right now about, where we live in France, and it turns out that we like to call our places with numbers, and 17.8 is quite close to where I live, so I am quite surprised when he says that to
Ah,
me because he's got a southern accent, and
yeah,
I thought
I
he
am
lived in the
from
south of the
Marseille.
country.
I am from Marseille. I don't live in 78 for my pleasure. I live it
Uh,
for the work, yeah, the job.
yeah,
But
it's
it's
for work purposes.
15 years now though, so it's
15
over.
years.
Yeah,
How did you survive through 15
I
years?
don't. I'm a zombie.
Oh crap. Well, I'm proud of you. You survived. Why watch The Walking Dead? I mean, you've lived in the 17.8 for 15 years, right? You
Yeah.
don't need this. Oh, the game has begun, so
Oh,
let's go.
not on my side. Doing
Oh, I
battle
see
with a
Dead
friend.
Rose again.
Yes, doing battle with a friend. So, that draw easy. Here. Okay.
And you said it was MM17.8, but I can't
Yes.
spectate him.
I can't neither. Invite, please.
Oh, maybe he's got a lag? Anyway, at the very least, we can see that of all three matches, this is the first one that does not start with a rogue mirror match.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a mirror match,
Oh,
it's not a paladin mirror match, it's rogue versus paladin. Oh, I
and
was invited to
a
watch.
very posty end from Russian side.
Oh yeah, posty hand. I think this is the adjective. Um, Dead draw. He could curve the minion and then the weapon, or he could coin the weapon and then curve a minion and a secret, or he could play a secret and then curve a minion and a secret. What would you do?
Hmm. I like to play this Knight of Anointment first.
Yep.
But the coin sword is not that bad. It's not
It
that bad.
isn't, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I think I like going for the knight first because it sort of incentivizes MM to dagger up to clear it in case of Hand of Adal, so he does not develop a cheap watch post on him. Seems that Dedro agrees at least with the result, which is he wants to drop the one mana minion, and MM. He doesn't know that Dedro does not have End of Adal. Maybe he's afraid of it.
Okay. Okay, so now it's a sword, I guess. Sword of the Fallen will only have 2 durability tomorrow.
Yep. Rip.
Not a bad card.
No, it's still going to be good, actually. He gets the Galloping Savior from the deck, meaning that MM78 now has to be wary of the amount of cards he plays every turn. Drops the Watch Post on the curve, Dedro now having to deal with 2 sort of unexisting minions on the board, yet super annoying because they make his entire hand unexistent also.
Okay.
So what do you do now? Do you want to clear the 2-3 in 2 turns? Like, you swing everything, so it's a 2-1, and then on the following turn, you finish it and you start playing the game? I think it looks
I
grim, doesn't it?
I like hero power, and avenge,
Avenge, yeah.
avenge. Sorry,
Yeah, it looks decent, actually, yeah.
because it doesn't activate the motion watch post.
Okay, he's not attacking the minion. And he chooses to play the secret from his hand after the secret is pulled from the deck. Not sure what to think about that, because if MM wanted to think about it, I believe he would have information that Dedro has Omar Yog in his hand. I mean, one of the 2 other secrets. Because if he ordered it differently, meaning he played the secret and then swung with the weapon, MM could have thought, okay, he has 1 secret in hand, does not want to have another copy on the board, so he's going to play the one from the hand to make sure he gets the other one from the deck. Now, the way Dead Draw did it, he could have whiffed, and I think it would be surprising if it was on purpose. So what's MM's plan now?
Oh,
He knows there's a Nomayog, so it doesn't really matter.
okay.
What do you get?
Okay, he prefers to get rid of this this weak stab instead of the secret passage.
Oh, that was mean! Because not only is Omayog gone for nothing, but also Avenge did not get to proc. That was the worst. Alright. I mean, it was really strong for MM, but Dedro has to be devastated right now. Oh, I can't wait for those watch posts to be nerfed. I wish they were nerfed even harder, because look! Dedro's not even playing cards. Or if he does, he has to feel the pain for it. He has to pay a price.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
So there are two secrets here. Do you want to play the third one? Because I guess the Sword of the Fallen doesn't get any secret from the deck now.
Yeah, so he could coin the Librum of Justice and set up for a double trade, meaning that there are going to be no watch posts from the following turn.
Okay.
Apparently he agrees. Does take the risk of hitting into a Bamboozle, but it's sort of like he has to go for it anyway because things are looking so bad for him right now, and he has to find the advantage somewhere. Okay, Secret Passage. He could play 2 cards from the hand, but that would activate the Galloping Savior when he could also just play the Mortian Watch Post to make it even worse for Dead Draw. I mean, you see how expensive clearing that Watch Post has been last turn, so maybe you want to do it again, especially since you have Ambush in case they develop. Yeah. But I understand the desire to refill this turn as well.
But you can do that next turn as well. So I guess
it's Secret Passage.
Yeah. I guess you can. You could have played this watch post here because you played the 5/5. That I'm not sure about his
Cargill,
name. Yeah, Cargill. So when you play it, it's more value for late game, and you have to have value for on the list.
On the late game.
Yeah,
this is very true. Now, MM did something very interesting, which is he activated the Galloping Savior on purpose because he's got a Bamboozle. Now, Dedro should have a good guess that this is Bamboozle, but still, this minion's not going to trade so effectively anymore. It's not as much of a threat anymore.
Yeah, but you can... You can make a 2/2 from the post and then attack the 2/2. I guess the 2/2 is a drop 2, but it's not that good too.
It gives him a free 5 drop, which I think Dedro would like to avoid. But, you know, as it's always the case with Bamboozle, if you want to avoid it early, sometimes you're gonna have it for dinner anyway, so you may want to kill it even now.
Yeah. This finger is quite interesting, I guess. What is this?
Yeah.
Oof. Really great.
Did you say
5 drop. No, I said great. But
good.
Yeah, I guess my microphone is not that good.
Yeah, it's because of the microphone.
You're still hearing grit. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's a very, very strong 5 drop here, and Dedro is not happy. Do you have access to his camera? How does he look right now?
We can look only to his right eye and
Oh
his
crap.
hair because I guess his camera is in another room because, but not center on him.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna check if I can make something about that because it's not really really nice for
I mean,
viewers.
sometimes when you're hard focusing on something, you get closer and closer to your screen, and you forget about the camera, and
Yeah.
it gives those nice forehead moments that everyone knows. If you guys know the emote, I think this is where it's from.
Hmm.
Okay, so has control of the board again. Dedro has not been able to snowball with this early secret um, development that he's had, but
Okay.
he can play minions that reduce the cost of his Librams, and next turn, if he so chooses, he could already play a Libram of Hope to contest.
Okay. I managed to get the other eye of the draw.
Good. Well done.
I tried to get this mouth now.
Life is made of challenges. Okay, reduces the cost of Libram of Wisdom to 0 mana, meaning he's going to be able to bring his Pinflinger back to his hand. I think it's a Dirty Tricks. Yeah, has a Dirty Tricks, so he's going to give him cards to play with next turn, unless he decides to leave the Pinflinger on the board, but it does not look like it's the plan right
Okay.
now.
Okay, my quest is almost accomplished. I have his nose.
Oh, ho, ho, getting ever closer. Maybe in the final season.
So be here next week to have the entire face of that draw.
Yeah. Um, I mean, I'm not going to laugh too much about it because I know it's something I could very well be caught doing, right? Like focusing a lot and getting closer to my screen. But yeah, I was curious about his reaction to what had happened with the secrets
Mm.
because I don't think he expected to have to deal with such a powerful outcome on Bamboozle. Decides to bounce the L, so he gets to silence the 1/1, so he does not give a Libram anymore. And he does have a lot of stuff to work with, even for the future turns. He's going to go as wide as possible, which is what we've seen Jumbra do in the mirror match last game, and I think also against the Paladin. And dead draw, while he is technically able to develop an 8/8 that has a taunt, a bubble, and heal a lot in the process, does not look in such a nice spot as you would think.
Yeah, still on my first idea. That's you have to play Twisting Night now.
Yeah, twisting nether. I mean,
Yeah,
it's only turn
I'm
7.
playing a lot of Warlock right now.
Oh, now
That's
I
why.
know why you love Priest so much.
Remember,
uh,
I'm a zombie, so it makes sense.
yeah, you're in the character, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay,
Okay.
has the stunner, but no secret to work with it. Uh,
Hmm.
so
Is it the first one in the end? In the is he didn't play another another version of the card before because it can have both in Secret Passage, the
I
stunner and the secret.
I think it's the second copy, but
Oh,
I'm not sure about it. Maybe it's the first. Shadow Steps the 8/8, so he does not have to throw his entire board in it. He's going to be able to go
hmm.
face and,
Oh, Kazakus will
well,
be
what
quite interesting here.
Yup. What's an 8-8 in front of an army of 3-2s?
I'm not sure about
Get some
the one drop golems. Um, don't know if they could give him victory. Yeah.
No, he would have been one off. Actually, more than that, because the one mana golem gives +1/+1, and not all of his board could have attacked, and you can see he was 6 off this turn.
Mm.
But it could have been useful. Like, the one mana golem is so flexible that maybe looking for a one mana draw was better overall. I don't know. So far, I think he did get away with a pretty strong golem because he's got one of the best combinations for it: poisonous and deal damage to 2
Yeah.
minions. So it's not really 3 damage. It's like battle cry, kill 2 minions on the enemy side of the board.
Mm.
Always nice against paladin.
Yeah, at in the late game, the paladin has very big minions that
Yep.
he doesn't have. It's a quite interesting deck because you have really two combinations in this deck. The early game with the little secrets, the avenge and other things, and then you have the great librams later. Very interesting deck. I like it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like it's like a hero, right? Paladin is a hero, and it wants to build a story for itself. So
Yeah.
it starts with little secrets. There is a bit of mystery, and then at the end, you see he's that big, strong, powerful
Mm.
guy with a ton of light on it that you would never think he was in the beginning. It suits it fits the class, right?
Yeah. Oh.
So
Oh, is it corrupted?
no, but look,
Oh
he
no,
can
no, it's not
discover a
corrupted.
secret.
Yes. Okay. No, I thought the Libram of Judgment was corrupted, but no.
No. But I was thinking maybe. Oh no, he's going to concede.
No, you want Noble.
Yeah, but he's going to concede because the dagger,
Yeah, but
the
just wait.
dagger is
Okay.
enough. Yeah, he goes for
It
it anyway.
doesn't.
I was wondering if the 3/4 could have done anything to help him out this turn, but people do not play Barov right now in Paladin, so obviously could not have done anything. Even with Barov, there would have. I mean, he would have had to have a broomstick as well, so yeah,
So,
tough
so
game for Dead Draw.
yeah, you were asking for this Rogue Mirror. Here it is. You can go. You can go with the next game. Okay, where is MM78? So I'm in the 78, and when are you from? So you said you were near.
I'm from the 91.
Okay, Essonne. That's it.
Yep. In the beautiful metropole that is Bouchy Saint Antoine. It's
Okay.
of course it's not a big city. It's a
Yeah, I
small
mean, I'm
small
in
neighborhood.
the megapole Sartrouville.
Yeah, it's kind of like we're lords, right?
Yeah.
Uh, you are Sir Max Duché of Sartreville, and I am,
Yes,
I don't know,
yes.
Kanapesh, whatever you
I'm
want.
I don't know if the baron is above um, or less than a duke. Do
Oh
you
yeah,
know
it
that?
was Duke. I don't know. I've had this conversation before with a friend, and I think it was also when we talked about how our city names did not look that awesome,
Mm.
but I don't remember who had it over the.
You have other city with with name no great no great either like Foucault. You
Oh,
should Foucault is not very
yeah,
enjoyable.
yeah. Of course, you guys in
Oh,
chat, you don't have to know about that
okay.
because it
So
would not be
it
appropriate.
It's a coin ambush, yeah.
I
Ambush or
think it's
ambush? Ambush?
ambush, and I
Ambush.
think it's for the same reason as last game, where it was a nice preemptive way to contest the watch post that can come down on
Hmm.
turn 2 sometimes.
Okay. Hmm. And why not bamboozle here? Because you want to play your post on 3? No, doesn't want to.
Actually, I think he wants to, but he wants it to be annoying, not just a 5-drop. So he's going to milk the bamboozle for some time, and when he thinks that the watch post has more or less nothing left to do anymore, he might play the bamboozle, I think.
Hmm. Ma- Hmm. Shooting star, I guess. I guess it's shooting star. You cannot
I
take
think,
a counter spell,
but it looks so good.
but it's too expensive.
Yeah, but it looks so good. I don't know what you would do here. Like
But
everything looks.
okay, the card in golden is really nice counter spell here. So if you
Yeah.
want to take it because of it, I'm your man.
Nah, I actually wanted it because I think Swindle and Secret Passage are very annoying cards, but it looks good, right? I think though that both of the spells on the left must be interesting in their own way. Shooting Star, of course, because we said that it was a board-centric matchup in
Yeah,
which he or she who takes control of the board usually snowballs with it. So um, cheap clear is always nice. But Fund of Power was also worth thinking about because it could give you Brent Fire and Jendas Barov, which are usually really, really strong options in this matchup.
I guess it's a trade in the totem.
Uh, huh. I think he wants to clear the one maker, and he is not happy about it.
Okay, why not? Why not?
I don't like it too much how he slammed the watch post and then started to think about what to do this turn, because it makes it look to Deaddraw like it was really the only good play he had available. So, for what it's worth, it's, that little bit of hand read you could offer him that you may not want to give to Deaddraw at this very moment. Seems he's going to clear the 3-2 because the watch post has to be kept as strong and healthy as possible.
And we have the war face of dead draw. Sorry, we add the war face of dead draw. Now we have only its air. It has a very comment on dit déjà? Je cherche en français aussi. C'était it was brief. Brief? It's working, I guess.
It was short, it was brief, it was
Mm.
short-lived.
What was
Short-lived.
the third word?
Short-lived.
Okay.
It
Ah,
did
okay,
not
okay.
live long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
éphémère in French, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And Scimitar Strike. Okay.
Oh my gosh, look how expensive it is to even
Oh,
clear a
but
minion that does not attack. Ah, what a nightmare of a
hey,
card is the Watch Post.
did you see that when the pen flingers hit the post didn't make the 2-2.
Yeah, because it died.
Yeah, but after your opponent. Okay, okay. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
it's
it's
not when your opponent plays a minion, but after he plays it.
yeah, exactly. And
Okay.
I'm glad it is written like that because the other way around, I don't know. I don't know what I would have done, but I would have cried at the very least.
But the post will be nerfed. You know, this one would be 3-4 instead of
Actually does make a
3-5.
difference. It does make a big difference because a 3-5 takes a 3 attack and a 2 attack minion to clear,
Hmm.
when a 3/4 takes a 3 attack minion and a hero power to clear. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm happy with it,
I
but
like
I
this.
just wish the card did not exist.
If the card is still played, we'll see more carrier roam in Paladins because with their rush and 4 attack, it will be
Yeah, true.
nice.
Very true. And you see
Okay.
Dead Draw, who had to pay, I don't know, maybe his entire savings have gone to this watch post, so it died. But he had Gendis for follow-up, and look what Gendis gave him. Mozaki. One of the
Oh,
best possible cards you can
okay.
find in the matchup.
It shows the opposite way. So it shows the Mozaki as the one else.
It's a bait
Yeah, I guess.
because he knows MM is going to bounce it to his hand.
And that's why we have 10 minutes delay.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think it is incredibly smart on Dedro's side because Mozaki is obviously the biggest threat, and it would appear that the easiest way to get rid of it is just to slam the stunner on it.
Hmm.
But if he slams the stunner on it, and there is a 6/6 minion on the board that is going to live through another turn, then it puts him in a great spot. Now, MM finds an even better response, but again, he got baited, so he has to use a Shadow Step to clear it on top of what he otherwise should have done to
Oh,
clear.
it doesn't take the trade on Mozaki.
Yep, and I think it's because of Shadow Step. It's going to be hard for Deadraw to mount such an incredible amount of damage with only 6 mana, and he has now
Hmm.
access to a lot more stuff, so it's not as much of a threat as it used to be.
Yeah, but you know that you play this field contact and those wicked stabs, so you know with Mozaki and those cards. I want to play Rogue with Mozaki in it.
Yeah, I think I do too. And maybe I got a little too hyped about this whole get baited, stunner, Mozaki interaction kind of thing, mind games. Maybe Dedro thought Mozaki is just not good because I only have 5 mana.
Maybe, maybe.
And maybe he was right. Maybe I'm a stupid caster and I like to hype you guys
No,
for no reason.
the moment
Anyway,
that you know it. Okay,
uh,
so it's not bamboozle and it's not ambush. You know that it's dirty tricks. And
is it Dirty Tricks?
don't
Yeah.
forget that MM78 has just won the first game. So now, if he wins this one, the Russian get it out.
Yeah, absolutely. If he wins, it's over.
Yeah.
And Dedro still has 2 games to win for himself.
Yes.
Field contact is pretty cool, but
Yeah.
look who is on the other side of the board.
Yes. Your friend, the post. We've seen many posts tonight.
Yeah, and I wish they did
I
not
like
exist.
I like this card. Really.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I like
Oh,
the waist design, not the display, but the Kent attack. It's quite good. And I was really disappointed when I've seen that priest doesn't have any silence because I plan to build a silence priest, but there is not enough
yeah.
silence now.
Yeah, and if you wanted to play Silence Priest, you could also. I mean, I've been thinking about it. This is why I can
Hmm.
talk to you. But we've got. Is it the Seaweed? It's like a 3 mana 4/8 that cannot attack.
Yeah,
But we've got Argus and we've got Silences to work with it. And I
yeah,
thought it
but
could be a nice looking inclusion in Priest.
yeah, but
Of course,
it's
it's bad.
not that not that interesting. I was hoping that the 2/3 that silence the minions on both sides would be in the core set, but no.
No, unfortunately, they don't want Priest to develop and hurt the opponent with minions.
Yes.
What does MM do this turn? He's got Jenda's Barov, which looks wonderful. He could follow it up with... Wait, why is the Spark Joy cheat shining in yellow? He only has 2 mana, right?
So
Or am I
we.
missing something?
Sorry, wasn't listening. What do you say?
I was wondering why, on my screen at least, the Spark... Okay, no, it was a visual bug. It looked like the 3-mana card in MM's hand was still playable after Janda's.
Ah, okay. So we
Uh,
have the answer on the chat. It's Baron first, then Count. I don't know if there is a good word in English, and then Duke.
okay. I
So
might not remember tomorrow, but I will check the replay again if I need to make sure. Thank you guys. You're the best. And... Oh. Remember when I said it was all about the board, the control of the board in the mirror match?
yeah, you said that before.
Yeah, well, it's still contested. No one's been snowballing. We've got Gendis and follow-up on the one side, and we've got follow-up into pressure on the other side. It looks
Okay.
like it's going to be about the damage this time.
Oof, shallow step on the Man Creek, maybe?
Might be about the Mancrix too. You can see that Dedro is going to have a sick tempo
Yeah.
development turn.
Before this turn, there were both of them at 12 cards left in the what in the deck,
Yeah, 12 for both of
and
them.
yeah, okay,
Oh,
okay,
I
only
wish this Mancrick was back to the hand, but of course, he has to keep the board.
okay. I like
Oh,
this card too. Sparto cheat.
yep.
Hmm. Do you sub this Man Creek like we've seen in the first game, the first match?
Mm,
Sorry.
there is no watch post to keep alive this time, so I'm not sure. Maybe you want to do it because of pure tempo, right? Like, you want to have minions, you don't want them to have minions. And it would make sense because he could curve another Sparkjoy cheat and the one thief with it, but then I think he would draw first, right? I mean, he's got tons of options. He's not going to be able to play a billion cards this turn, but there is a variety of different lines he could go for. Seems he wants to develop the secrets while he can with the 3/3 minions.
Yeah, the Bamboozle here with this 5 drops will be really insane.
Yeah, and I think if you're dead draw, you are very, very happy to see a man trade in front of you because you're approaching turn 10, which is pretty much
Turn 8, so what is it?
the end.
Oof.
Oh, that's big.
Yes.
But I think
Okay.
dead
You
draw
have
can
to.
still set a playful.
Hmm. So you don't go face
I
with
think
you don't go face anymore, I guess, with the minions.
I think so. He's got damage from the hand. I don't know if he played one wicked stab before. I don't think I've seen it.
I don't think because there is a 5/5 life steal in it.
Yeah. So with 6 cards left in the deck,
Okay, that's it, I guess.
um, if there is another copy of the Wicked Stab, you're approaching turn 10, and I'm pretty sure you don't really want to care that much
Oh,
about the board anymore. But now, of course, if you can have the full clear and still set up lethal,
yes.
why not do it?
Okay, I didn't see it coming with the prize plunderer twice.
Yeah, but see, it takes an entire monologue to figure out what's gonna happen.
And you see one more, the married man creek versus the widow man creek.
Yeah,
You have to stay married, I guess, because you're more happy, I guess, happier.
I think you're
this
happier.
this way,
It depends. Maybe
but
maybe
yeah,
after.
yeah. No, I
Maybe
know,
the year after.
what happens to him. So, the left one, find a wife like the one I have now, and the right one has found a wife like I had before. That's why
See,
he's
chat.
mad.
See, chat. These are the moments you should be taking notes because this guy knows how to communicate, right? He
Yeah,
knows his wife is going to check the replay. He knows she's going to ask him questions about what he's been saying all this time in English. And he's preparing. He's preparing for it.
No, but it's just an experience, a life experiment, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Sure. Sure.
Okay.
Anyway, they're
So
still
snap
both
freeze.
fighting for board.
Okay, so it's I was just about to say. Oh,
It looks like we're gonna
okay.
have another game of Hearthstone
Yes,
tonight.
yes. So we won't see this rogue anymore from Russian side, and it's 1-1. Last game now.
1-1 in matches, 1-1 in games. Ooh.
Yes. What do you think of this matchup on the opposite side now? There will be the Paladin on the Russian side and the Rogue on the UK side. What do you
I
think they
think
can make it?
I think Dead Draw has proven he was able to overcome any situation as the rogue. Um, I mean, I have a bias towards rogue myself because I love this deck so much, and I think it could beat literally anything. Not always, but it's got the means for it. So I would have a bias towards Dead Draw and expecting that he's going to take this game. But at the same time, Paladin can be so oppressive in the early game that I really don't know what else to
Hmm.
say. Maybe it's going to be MM taking the Paladin to victory. Maybe it's going to be Dead Draw
Yeah.
taking the Rogue.
But we've seen both nations have really great players, and
Did you say Greet again?
no. It's my microphone. My microphone, you know. Maybe it's your headset.
Oh, maybe. Chat, tell
You
us. You have 10 minutes.
you have to check the trebles.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, it was for a really good reason. Do you play this kindling elemental instead of the young priestess? Hmm.
Huh.
I like the
I
young
think
priestess. I like the card.
Actually, I think it's a good question because if he draws Hand of a Doll, the 2/1 minion is going to be able to clear Coin Watch Post.
Hmm.
But if he doesn't, it's dead to a dagger, and it's
Yeah,
not going to buff that much.
yeah, but
So I like the one too.
the dagger will be on next turn. Maybe I have played. Yeah, I played the priestess instead. And here, is it coin post? Is it coin swindle? Is it coin efficient octobot? I guess
I
it's every time a coin.
Yeah, I think I like the Octobot, but the Watch Post being able to deny one more mana because it's played one turn earlier is also really good.
Okay. Oh, it was a good target for this mana.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we've seen it the other game. I think first game with Dead Draw and MM78, it was Dead Draw who drew this minion, and it costed 4 mana, and he never got to play it. Which goes to show how powerful it is to increase the cost of the cards in your hand.
Do you eat sweeties or something like that?
No, I'm touching paper. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Why not?
It's something on my desk keeps my hands busy.
No, okay. I was touching something too, but it's my pen.
Yeah, but the thing is, it is noisy, so now I'm going to be more careful with it.
No, that's okay.
Another expensive card. Ah.
Yes, but and it's drawing, so the card you draw will cost one more two.
You know what
Is
it feels like?
no,
It
tell me.
feels like Blizzard is nerfing every card that MM is drawing. This is exactly what it is. Everything is 1 mana more expensive,
Yeah,
and every time people say, "Yeah, it's just 1 mana, it's not going to change anything." Look
yeah,
at the game. How annoying
yeah.
is it?
Maybe you can just re- what do you say? Trade it with full dust now, or discard in red.
You
You
could
know,
trade. I'm not sure what you mean by that.
when you go to your collection when a card has been nerfed, you can trade it
Oh,
with that. You know?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Maybe
Do you know Hearthstone, the card video game?
I actually know Hearthstone, the card game. It's just I thought you said he could kill it with full burst, and I was
Yeah.
like, what is he talking about? The red card? What?
Can you see no red card? Okay,
Okay, but
okay,
yeah, yeah. Maybe he should go to his collection real quick and make sure he can
okay.
disenchant it.
So, you know that it's event Galloping Savior, the pony, and on my Yogg. So, is it a way to activate on my Yogg? Maybe with Yonk? You Penflinger the 2-1, Yonk, and then Brain Freeze 1-3? But you can do it the other way.
I think if he procs the Avenge, he does not want to proc the Galloping Savior because dealing with everything is going to be very difficult.
Hmm.
Uh,
Okay. Okay. It doesn't. Okay. Okay.
I like that. I like that a lot actually because he would
It
have
doesn't.
procced only one secret, right?
Yeah. It doesn't trigger anything. So the sword is unusable.
It is usable, but he's not going
Yeah.
to get any secret from it, and
Yeah.
that is awesome. He's giving MM awkward turns.
Yeah. Quite good.
Now, one
Okay.
thing MM does better than Dead Draw, though, is being able to curve this 3 mana 3/4 for 4 mana
Yeah.
and keep board presence.
I guess we will see the Penflinger this
Yeah,
turn.
could be.
Penflinger 1-1. Yonk. Brain
You should be
Freeze.
careful
And
with 0
shifting.
mana spells, though, because it can give backstab, and you don't want to backstab your Penflinger.
Yeah. Okay.
And I
Okay.
think you want to attack first as well, because Ritual of Doom sometimes kills one of your minions.
And you don't want to activate the pony as you said.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe only 2 cards. Oh,
Could be, yeah. He's
so
going
is
to
it?
be.
Yeah, and it's considered what is it? Outcast. Okay. Okay. Nice turn. Really, really nice turn here from that draw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's going slow, and he's grinding through the early game that MM has been trying to put up this game.
And areas are what we are talking about on previous game with now you're on turn 5 and you're switching from Secret Paladin to Libram Paladin.
Yep. Yeah, the transition card is right here on the board, and it's been buffed already, so Penflinger is in hand, Libram of Wisdom is 0 mana, and in a matter of turns, he's going to be able to play the Libram of Hope. So everything looking at least quite good for Paladin right now. But you can see, Dedro is going to be able to play Gendas Baroth. He may not want to use the extra mana he got from Lightning Bloom, sorry, because of the Galloping Savior.
Yeah,
But at the same time, if he doesn't use it now, it's not going to be able to use it next turn.
yeah, twice because of he loses it right now and it's overloaded. Yeah,
Yeah, he's going to
overloaded.
be overloaded next turn.
Okay. Oh,
Oh!
okay.
It's insane because every time he's gonna draw a minion now, it's gonna have +4 spell damage. I've never
Wow.
seen that before.
Okay, but you can lose it if it is on Penflinger, I guess, because you take it on the first card, you play it, and then when it gets back into your hand, I guess you won't have this written on the card.
Yeah, absolutely. But I imagine the draw right now knows that he has a mission not to draw Penflinger as his first next minion. Um,
Hmm.
MM78 doing a good job of clearing the board for now. It's going to cost him a little bit of health unless he wants to send the minion in the 5-1, although I think he should be safe at 17 health with a Libram of Hope coming in 2 turns. Yeah, and something that can be deceptive is it looks like both players are even in terms of resources right now because they both have 3 cards in their hands. But that draw, he's got field contact with Swindle and Penflinger, so you should expect that next turn his hand is going to be full or close to full, even though he only is going to have 4 mana available. Okay, maybe not this turn. Yeah, he's going to do a few good things still. He's going to be able to clear the Savior. Wait, is he going to play the Octobot?
Hmm. You can Octobot and then Penflingers it, and I guess you. I didn't see the start of the turn, but I guess the Prize Plunderer can deal with this pony.
Uh, it it would do 2 damage, so it would have to play the to
Yeah.
hit him with
Ah,
the
okay,
dagger.
okay, okay, okay. I
But
didn't
I
see
think what
there was only 2 mana left.
yeah, I thought what Dedro was thinking about was that he would Shadow Step the Octobot, so next turn it costs 0 mana, so he can do even more stuff with the field contact. But it seems he just wants to have it as a 1/4 minion. It's like the Silver Patriarch, but 1 mana cheaper, and it does not have taunt. And maybe it's just what he wants, right? It almost has taunt because
Yeah,
you don't want to hit it once with Penflinger. You want to kill it without proccing the effect.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be traded.
Okay. About 4 life. Okay. With
Yeah,
only
basically.
2 drops.
hmm Now, I don't know how Dedro's hand and board are going to look next turn, but if you look at MM78's perspective right now, you think he's got a nice turn 8 play, right? But then he might need to draw Liedrin or
Yeah.
Talon very fast because he's going to run out of gas against that draw, most likely.
Ooh, it can
That
be
is, if
a
he throws the
great
plunder.
turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the end of the turn, it could Shadow Step is a shield contact maybe.
I think he wants to keep it for Price Plunderer. It's he didn't play it at all, so he still. I mean, the Plunderer still has the bonus from the 5/5s, right? It still has spell damage on it. I think. Could be wrong. Okay, he's going to Shadow. Yeah, it does have the bonus, but if he Shadow Steps it, it loses the bonus,
Yeah.
which maybe you don't care too much, but maybe you do a little bit. Could play
Okay.
Shadow Step on this one.
Okay, it's the both bonus are on the same card. I thought it was one on one card and one on another minion.
No. Both are on the same. Yeah.
Oof, 2 Shadow Steps. Okay. And a flurry? What is it? Flurry. Freeze 2 random minion.
Yeah.
Enemy minions.
Okay, so this was a nice imitation for
Yeah.
Stitch, right?
Yeah, Lilo and Stitch. And
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. In previous stream I was a horse, I guess. Do you remember the horse or not? It was
uh,
the galloping
I,
pony or
I,
something
I'm
like that.
afraid I remember. And it was nicely imitated, right? I mean,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, good. This is entertainment. This is what we came for.
Okay, do you think this Librum of Hope will seal the game?
uh, I think it will. There's no reason why it wouldn't. Maybe the neophytes are a reason it wouldn't.
Hmm.
Because Dead Draw could make them cost 10 mana by playing both copies of the card. It would be good presence on the board as well. He can play Swindle.
Hmm.
I think Swindle can get hungry, angry Mankrik from the deck as well. So yeah. It looks like MM is going to have a bit of trouble in the next couple of turns. He does have the Librum of Justice to clear whatever is coming down this turn. Uh, but Deadrow is going to put up board after board after board, and I'm afraid a single 8/8 might not be enough.
Hmm. Yeah, but you heal 8.
Yeah, but that only holds for one, maybe 2 turns sometimes, because your opponent keeps setting up lethal. But maybe with Liadrin, maybe things are going to
Hmm.
go much better. Oh my.
Beef.
Yeah, as you
Okay.
said, beef.
Beef. Oh, and it's cuckoo time again. Cuckoo time. I'm putting it on the chat because cuckoo time it's the best time in the stream. Okay, so it's 11 to play this Librum of Hope. It's too much for this 9 mana. Okay, will be. Is there any secrets left in the MMA's M&M M&M's deck?
I don't know what I should do with you. uh, I think there are some secrets left. I think we've seen both Oh My Yogs and we've seen Avenge and one Galloping Savior.
Yeah.
So there must be like one Galloping Savior left if my tracker is correct.
Okay.
Oh, you can see. It's not a good time to be MM78 right now. He's trying to build decent turns with what looks like nothing really, because everything is so expensive in his hand. And Deadraw, still not done playing cards and making boards. But he knows this time, he may not get away without facing an 8/8 that has taunt in the following turn.
Yeah. Okay. One thief first.
Mm-hmm.
No ring toss, I guess. Why not? Okay, shooting star. Why not?
4, 5, 6.
Is it
Yeah,
Penflinger Secret Passage?
he has 7 cards in the deck. I was thinking maybe there's a way he can have lethal with Wicked Steps, but I think he's played at least one this game. Oh yeah, he says he made a mistake.
Okay.
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't see it coming.
I didn't see it
Okay.
either. Oh my.
Okay,
Okay,
so will he keep it or not?
I think he is going to
No.
lose it, but
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
still
Okay,
doing
really
lots of
nice
damage.
play here with the shooting star.
Oh, but
And
he's got Mozaki. No, he doesn't want it.
babbling book.
Do you know if there is any Wicked Stab remaining in the deck?
I guess one.
Maybe one? Okay. Alright, I think Deadrow really thought he did not have that effect available anymore, and he must think now that maybe if he had kept the Penflinger, he would have been able to deal more damage. And see, I've been a bad speaker, because I said MM78 was going to have trouble uh, doing anything constructive, proactive enough to put Deaddraw in danger. But the fact of the matter is, Deaddraw, right now, he does not have an answer to this minion.
But you forget the babbling book. Because babbling book. Oh, I don't know if the polymorph is still in the core set. I guess.
I don't think it is. Yep.
So
Pretty
babbling
sure it's
book.
not.
What will it gives you to deal with this 8/8?
Devolving missiles?
Yeah, I get this, but it will be 5 drop.
Snap freeze could work since we have brain freeze in hand.
Okay.
Snap freeze would destroy it because it's frozen.
Okay, I take it. Okay, what is it?
Apex's blast. Oh, that's
not
damage.
Bad. Not bad.
So do you?
But do you put it face?
I think, like, I mean, I was going to ask, do you ever ignore the board just to send everything face with the Benflingers, Bex's Blast, and possibly Wicked Stab and Olgra Mancrick's wife?
I guess you could put the
I think I like this. You know what's happening? He's removing every minion from his deck. So Apex's Blast is going to summon a minion.
P-Fire, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Gets Kazakus.
Kazakus.
Yeah, Kazakus is pretty good.
Is it a 10-drop golem?
I think it might be. No, it's a 5 mana golem.
Okay.
Looking at the effects.
So what is it? Poisonous summon a copy. Okay.
Without Broomstick,
missing the rush, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't find rush. I think he was spell damage, life steal, something. I kind of wish he went for the 10 mana golem.
Okay.
But
so is it 1, 2, 7, 7 plus 2? It's 9.
What are you counting?
I'm counting the damage to the face. If they draw plays 2 Penflingers, then Apex's Blast, and then 2 Penflingers and something else. And I'm wondering which cards are the last 3 ones in the deck.
We've seen a Watch Post, One Maker, and I think Field Contact. So we know there's no spells left in the deck because he was in fatigue last turn.
So no damage left.
Yeah, basically. So if MM can set up lethal now and Deaddraw doesn't somehow manage to clear,
you can brain freeze the Guardian. Oh, and there is this one maker.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess everything goes face.
I think you're never playing this golem anymore, and you're hoping that One Maker does something good for you. Unless he wants to play the golem anyway, and try to make sure he gets the clears next turn. Although you know that Talon being on the board means there's going to be Liadrin if he plays anything too strong this turn. Yeah. I guess with Benflingers, he could also kill his own Talon if he wants to. So it doesn't really matter if you play minion or not.
The oink is not that bad. Because
What's it gonna give?
Oh, not that. You
Come
want
on.
the Hunter. You said the card was good. Third time.
I said it.
Yeah.
I said it was flexible.
Yeah. Okay. I remember.
Yeah, it's still a 1 mana spell. Like, what can you get for 1 mana? Oh, crap.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems that it's gonna be it, right?
Okay, so next time it's 1, 2, 2, 7, 9. It's 9,
He has 9 damage.
I guess.
Oh, he does.
And it's
Oh.
5, 6, 7, 7, and 2. It's 9 mana.
Yeah, I mean 2, then 5,
Is
then 2.
it,
That
it
seems like
is smiling. Deadro smiling.
Dedra knows. He
Yeah.
knows. He wins. He gets the W. Oh,
Really, 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 really great match. I
did
guess
you say
the
greatest?
no, I didn't say it. Check the treble. Uh, no, really great match tonight, and I guess this third one was really an accomplishment because with really thrilling, and we are. Was the two first one 2-0 Bills?
I think. Uh,
Okay,
actually, no. I think the second match was 2-1. I'm not sure
2-1.
anymore.
Okay,
The Pegasus Blast. Oh my.
amazing,
Yeah.
amazing finisher. Yeah.
What a
Okay.
series.
Yeah, really nice. I'm gonna check if we can have the players. Okay, okay. Thank guys, GG for these games, and thank you to both of you. Do you mind if we make a little interview on Discord? I'm not sure they can hear me. Okay, I'm gonna ask them with my keyboard. Thanks for the games. Games. Do you? Is it okay? Is it okay for a little interview on Discord, please? Just keep your cams on here. I'm calling you there. Okay. I'm adding them in our conversation. So, Dedro is my friend, as you know. And is MM78 my friend? Yes, he is too. I have a lot of friends, as you know. Okay. Okay, we have Dedro.
Hey,
Hello.
Hi.
how are you doing?
Okay.
And we have MM78. But we will have him. How are you?
Oh, yeah, we
Is it?
lost.
Okay,
Hi,
okay.
everyone.
Hi.
I see. So, really a big thank you to the both of you and to the whole teams for the games tonight. Really amazing games, really interesting. You choose the both of you to bring the same lineups for every players. Do you think it's now before the nerfs the best lineups? The best lineup we can have with this mage, this paladin, and this rogue. Maybe a dead draw first.
Yeah, I think most people think those are the best three classes right now, which I would agree with. I like priest. I think we could have brought priest and it might have been okay, but we didn't. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And on the side, MM.
Yeah, I don't really like this paladin build. I would bring priest as well over paladin, but my teammates thought that paladin is better, so we bring paladin.
Okay. Okay. It was
It was
really.
close games. Yeah.
Yeah, very close. The three BO3s were closed. Kanapesh, do you have a question for our players?
Yeah, I had a question for Dedro actually because I saw your paladin that all three of you brought this week, and I was wondering what was the reasoning behind cutting one copy of the Commander.
Well, Meaty gave me this list, so I'd have to ask him. But I mean, it probably isn't good, but it's just another card that you could play. Like I think it's probably good versus like mage, but we're banning mage, so like yeah, if we had optimized our lineup a bit more, we'd have probably like cut the neophytes from the rogue and like just because we want to ban mage really. So I can't really tell you because it's just not good. But
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I thought it was very interesting actually, and I would have another question for both of you guys if Max is fine with it.
Yeah.
I would like to know, maybe MM first this time, what you thought about the upcoming nerfs tomorrow, and if you were excited for them.
Yeah, I really hope they nerf mage so we can actually play the game because it was unplayable, and I was actually uninstall the game before like it was 50-50 ladder where you can play mage or you lose. So yeah, I hope they nerf mage hard, and yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And
What
they,
about
they,
you?
they already
Well,
announced the nerfs, and then
yeah.
yeah, I didn't know that.
oh
I
okay.
Yeah, it will be tomorrow. The deck of lunacy will be a 4-drop, and the sword, the Palestine sword, will have only two durability instead of 3, and the post has been nerfed too, and Penflinger can eat face anymore.
Oh, cool. I will check
Um,
some. Yeah, thank
yeah.
you.
MMU, the Russia brought a secret rogue instead of the tempo rogue we know now. What do you think about this version of this rogue?
Yeah, we thought it would be better versus Paladin, and in a mirror you can actually sub their avant-post, but instead we saw like that I don't know the name of card, 3 mana 3/2. It was so
Yeah.
good for our opponents. So I don't know. Maybe it was a mistake to bring this type of rogue,
Okay.
but
Okay. But
yeah.
it has very good results, I guess, and the 2 first bios. Maybe in the first one.
And I think it's done quite well in Grandmasters too. So it was an okay bring, I think.
Do you want to ask another question, Kanapesh?
I didn't get to hear Dedral's thoughts about the nerfs.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think someone told me that they were leaked and these were the nerfs that were going to happen. Someone told me that like a few days ago, but yeah, I mean, they're fine. I'm a bit worried that like Rogue suffers without Penflinger and Jandis. Like it's like Rogue and Paladin suffer more than Mage, which is kind of annoying. But I think on the plus side, Priest is going to be way better, which is great for me because I like playing Rally Priest right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Lunacy will probably still be played a little bit. It will be like it won't maybe not auto include, but you'll play it sometimes. Which
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you think Mage is going to be playable? Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, I think it'll be good still.
Might be. Yeah. All right.
Okay, in this group C, so I'm gonna check it. UK is now leading with 2 victories, and we have another nation with 2 victories because Austria managed to win versus Romania earlier. So now, do you think Dedro, that Austria will be the nation to beat to ensure you reach the playoffs, because only the 2 first nations of the group can reach the top 8.
Austria, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I know the names of the players, so I recognize them as like long time like open cup players and stuff like that. So sorry, what was the question?
The question is, do you think that Austria will be your greatest opponent in this group now that both of you have 2 victories, or do you think Spain maybe and Russia and Switzerland and Romania may make a comeback?
Oh, I hadn't really looked at all the teams. Spain have some good players. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Spain. I would probably be most afraid of Spain. They seem like the toughest opponent because they got Frenetic, who's really good, and then Pepe, who's also a good player, and I think ZLN I've heard of too from ladder. So I would be more afraid of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Thanks to the both of you and to the whole teams for the games and for this interview. See you next week for the round 3. We'll see which nations you will fight. The both of you, Russia and UK. Just a little remember, Russia has beaten Spain at the first round. Okay. Thank you guys,
Okay,
and see you.
Bye.
All right.
See you guys.
Good luck. See ya.
See you. Okay. So we have Kanapesh now. We've just seen a really good confrontation between United Kingdom and Russia with close games, really close game. The last one was really amazing, really interesting with this Penflinger last turn with the 5-drop spell. I don't know the name. The thing that makes 5 damage face.
The Texas Blast, yeah.
Okay, and so if I can display it. Okay, so now United Kingdom is at 2-0, Austria is at 2-0, Russia 1-1, and Romania 0-2. And we are waiting for the result from Spain, Switzerland that will be played later this week. Just a little word about the calendar, the planning schedule of the stream. Okay, here it is. So we plan to have a stream tomorrow for Portugal, Croatia, but it won't be tomorrow because of the nerves. It will be on Thursday, and we'll have Cool Kid on the cast. Portugal is the Viper, Dr. Boom, and Cereza, I guess. And Croatia is Regvam, Padua, and Donkey. Donkey that you know because of at least of his website. Very nice.
Great website, yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's a very nice computerist. So we'll have on Wednesday a great match with Sweden versus Belgium. Sweden will be orange, Boston you've seen in the Grandmasters, and Zani. And on Belgium side we have Maverick that reached the top 4, I guess, in the last Masters 2.
It was the finals.
Final, sorry.
Yeah.
Top 4 and
Top 2.
and then the finals. Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
It's great. Thank you. Saucis One and Slug. And on Sunday we'll have the semifinals of the Max 7 Cups. The Max 7 Cup, sorry. It's a Battlegrounds tournament. And thank you, all of you, to have been here with us. You're 100 and almost 60. Very nice to all of you. Russian guys and British guys. And you, Kanapesh, for having been here with me. Really nice to you too.
It's been a pleasure as always. I'm having a ton of fun casting with you. In English, not always the easiest, even for me, and I can see that you're improving every time, even though I have to joke a little bit sometimes, but yes.
Thanks. So see you for us next Monday for the round 3, and for Atomic it will be for Sweden, Belgium on Wednesday, and then Thursday for Portugal, Croatia. See you guys.
See you around.